it wouldn't be the final cut if we didn't start out with a slate of independent horror movie reviews. Yes, folks, welcome once again to the Final Cut, our little sliver of the internet. So glad you could join us here. And today, what we are looking at is a FANG from a Richard Bergen. Bergen or Bergen, I apologize if I mispronounced that, Richard. Writer and director of this film, a Midwest film director, and he gives us the story of Billy Cochran, who is living with his mother who has a major medical condition that requires her to get care on a daily basis from a caretaker. Well, his mom does not make life easy for him, and his own mental state does not make life easy for him. And we watch how his sanity starts to deteriorate just as he starts to find interest in the caretaker of his mom, Myra. And we see how everything just snowballs and gets worse and worse for Billy as the film goes on, as he descends further and further into a bit of insanity. Wow. You know, I talked to Richard at the Twisted Dreams Film Fest, and I saw the promo and wasn't quite sure what to expect, but let me tell you, folks, this is a film you have to see. It is dark material, okay? It is an independent film, but it does work within its budget and play around to where it doesn't have that really micro budget aesthetic to it. The audio is solid, and the way it's directed and edited really takes you on this descent that Billy Cochran goes. Now, Billy is played by Lynn Lowery, and wow, I loved this performance. You connect with this character, you're sympathetic for him, you really want the good things to be for him as you learn more about him, but then also you just feel like you're descending with him into this madness and can understand where he's going with this. Myra Valenti, who plays the caretaker, is Jess Paul plays her, and yeah, I love the dynamic between these two, the way they play off each other. I loved how she handled the Gina Cochran character, Billy's mom. I really liked how Myra did the best she could, but even showed that Gina could test even her patience, and she's been doing this for a little while. And yeah, the emotional roller coaster she goes through because of what Gina puts her through is just, yeah, you feel for that. And then Lynn Lowery is playing Gina Cochran. Lynn Lowery puts in one of the best performances I've seen. That's two solid performances from Lynn in the two films I've seen her in recently, Guns of Eden and now FANG. But her Gina Cochran is so, you don't see Lynn Lowery. She gets lost in this role and you see Gina Cochran. And she is a person who you're going to despise, but you're supposed to, but at the same time feel sorry for. The way Lynn plays these emotions, not only for the characters in the film, but for the audience, is something that is just, you don't expect to see in an independent film. And it is really, Lynn Lowery steals every scene she's in, and I loved her in this, but I loved everybody in it. The story was interesting. They take a nice skew and take some expectations and turn them on their head as well. And if you get a chance, folks, see FANG. I believe it's going to make the festival run. I'll put as much information as I can, but this is why I love independent films, because you get movies like this that surprise you, that are solid, that are serious, that are not just tongue-in-cheek, ha-ha. They work within their budget, and they give you a story that is both interesting and heartbreaking. So, yeah, if you have happened a chance to see FANG, love to hear your thoughts on it, but I think this is a solid winner here that should be seen if it's showing at a festival nearby. And that'll about do it for us here on The Final Cut. Hope you enjoyed this review. Please check out our Patreon if you haven't already. Bells, whistles, and all that here on the YouTube as well. Thank you for your support, and until next time, as always, remember, keep that ticket stub.